What if a tiny country with 51 million people completely transformed global television without speaking a word of English? In just 15 years, Korean dramas became the biggest cultural export on the planet, surpassing many Hollywood franchises. They've inspired people to learn a new language, travel across the world, and turn skincare into a billion-dollar industry. Today, we're diving into the K-drama revolution, how it happened, why we're all addicted, and its global impact. Back in the 1960s and 70s, Korean television had tiny budgets and live broadcasts. By the 80s and 90s, money flowed in and productions improved, but global interest was minimal. Then, in 2003, Jewel in the Palace aired, becoming the #1 show in Hong Kong, Taiwan, and Iran, marking the first crack in the dam. A year later, Winter Sonata captivated Japanese audiences, leading to a tourism boom and the birth of Hallyu, the Korean wave. The real explosion came with streaming platforms like Netflix and Viki, and the subtitle revolution, making K-dramas accessible worldwide. The algorithm noticed, leading to hits like Crash Landing on You and Goblin. In 2021, Squid Game became Netflix's biggest launch ever, with 457 million hours watched in its first month, solidifying Korea's global dominance. So, why do these shows resonate so deeply? There are 3 key reasons. First, they present universal emotions like love, family duty, and ambition, but with a unique Korean cultural flavor, making them feel both exotic and relatable. Second, the production value is incredibly high. These TV shows look like movies, with stunning cinematography, color grading, and memorable soundtracks. Third, K-drama writers create deeply developed characters that foster strong emotional connections with viewers. South Korea went from that place next to North Korea to the coolest country on earth because of TV. This soft power extends to fashion, with items worn by leads selling out globally in 24 hours. K-beauty exploded as heroines' glass skin promoted elaborate 10-step routines. Korean food also gained popularity, with people learning terms like banchan from dinner scenes. The language barrier diminished as Duolingo's Korean course became one of the fastest-growing languages globally. Universities are even adding Korean departments, all because of fictional accountants falling in love. Let's talk cash. Filming locations became pilgrimage sites, boosting tourism significantly. After Winter Sonata, Japanese tourism to Korea jumped 40% in a single year. Product placement is next level. A lipstick, a fried chicken brand, or even a Subway sandwich can see record sales after appearing in a drama. The industry itself sees massive investment, with Netflix pouring hundreds of millions into Korean content. One drama alone can generate over $100 million in global revenue. So where does it go from here? Good news! They're branching out beyond traditional romance. We've got zombie kingdoms, time-traveling cops, alien lawyers, and demon-hunting nuns, often co-produced with international platforms. But there are risks, maintaining quality with increased production and avoiding formulaic content as other countries learn the recipe. The key is to keep innovating, keep the heart, keep the polish, and keep surprising us. K-dramas didn't just give us great TV, they proved that beautifully told stories can cross any border, language, or culture. And right now, Korea is writing the playbook for the future of global television. So tell me in the comments, what was the K-drama that got you hooked? Drop the title. I read every single comment. If you enjoyed this deep dive, smash that like button, subscribe, and hit the bell, because next we're ranking the most rewatchable K-dramas of all time. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Annyeong!